Hey, quick question. How do you host ebooks, courses, digital products and sell them to a global audience? You probably have to buy domain names, build a website and add different plugins. You also have to figure out how to accept payment from international customers. And even with that, you still have to struggle with intellectual property theft. That seems like a lot of stress and you sure don't want to go through all of that. But guess what? Selar makes hosting and selling digital products easy. With Selar, you can host over 40 digital products and get a free storefront, host online courses and membership sites, build unlimited sales and landing pages, accept payment from your international customers. That's not all. You can also upsell and cross-sell on Selar and also protect your digital products from IP theft. Isn't this amazing? Join over 27,000 creators currently selling on Selar right now. Visit www.selar.co to get a free account now.
Hey there! Do you have courses, ebooks, or any digital products you would like to sell to a global audience? Do you know the platform you use is very important to how much sales you make for your digital products? Selar makes selling digital products easy, and we have all the tools you need. Trusted by over 10,000 creators in Africa. On Selar, you can sell ebooks, courses, memberships and subscriptions, services, events and webinar tickets, and really any kind of digital product you can think of. In less than 5 minutes, you can create an online store on Selar and sell your digital products to anyone, anywhere in the world. Go to selar.co, sign up for free, and get started.
Hello. If you can hear me and if you can see me, please kindly let me know in the comment box, okay? If you can hear me and if you can see me, kindly let me know in the comment box. Hello, guys. This is the phenomenal and exceptional Milton Tutu, and I'm the growth and marketing manager at Selar.co. Today, we are learning every single thing about email marketing, how to set up email automations, and how to use an amazing platform to just make your email marketing journey very easy as a digital creator. And guys, guess what? We have our friends from Sendpulse over here in the studio with us. I'm so excited about this because, like, it's not every time you get to learn about email marketing from, like, a platform that does email marketing. And today you're learning that. So if you can hear me, if you can see me, kindly let me know in the comments box below. We are going to be bringing them up in the studio very soon. We'll be bringing them up in the studio very soon. Amazing. I can see people here. I can see Intech System saying hi. Jafet is saying all good. Osham Undubisi saying hello, Milton Tutu. How are you doing? It's good to have you here right now. So I'll be bringing them into the studio very soon. But before then, we'll just get to play one more video, and after which I'm going to bring our amazing guests into the studio, and trust me, they will show you every single thing you need to know about email marketing. Guys, if you've not been making money as a digital creator with email marketing, we are going to solve that problem today because our guests will show you exactly how to do this. So guys, stay tuned, brace up, and we'll be with you soon.
Hi guys, my name is Lucky Elahor and I am a digital creator. One of the things I love about Selar is the ease and simplicity it provides for me to be able to transact with clients and students from all over the world. Selar has so many amazing features that I really love, so it would be hard to pick a favorite feature. But if I'm to really pick my favorite feature on Selar, as a queen of automation and someone who likes to link a bunch of products together because I don't want to leave any money on the table, I would say my favorite feature on Selar right now is upsells and cross-sells. I love this feature so much because it allows you to sell related products or even sell the premium offer after someone buys. I love Selar so much, so you should definitely try it.
You heard that. You should really try Selar, okay? You should really try Selar. But I'm not here to talk about Selar because you obviously know about Selar. Today we are here to talk about email marketing. And guys, we have our guest in the studio. Yay! First of all, we have Praise, who is the country director of Sendpulse. You know what? I'm not going to do all the introduction, right? I will let them do the introduction themselves. So Praise and Baruch, over to you.
Hello, everyone. Good to be here. Good to be here. Thank you so much, Milton, for having us today. I'm sure we're going to have a great time. We're going to talk about everything you need to know about email marketing, how to make that money with your all your services and all your content using email marketing. But first, let me give the floor to Okese, who will do basically the introduction and tell you a little bit more about Sendpulse.
Yeah, hi guys. So my name is Alexei. I work for Sendpulse.com. So thank you for invitation. I hope that you will enjoy the webinar. Maybe you will find some useful things. Maybe we'll so at least we'll try to somehow to find something interesting for you. And what else? So first of all, I want to tell you about Sendpulse. Sendpulse. Maybe some of you have already heard about our service. Somebody maybe already use it. And uh, if not, you will do that definitely after we finish the webinar. So let me share the screen first, and we'll continue. Hold on, guys. Okay. So as far as you heard, probably today's topic is email marketing secrets. So we can do like our Sendpulse offers many different tools to empower your business. This is our multi-channel platform that allows you not just to send email campaigns, but also to send transactional emails, to send messages using your chatbots, where you are able to create a website, you are able to actually to send the web push notifications with our service, and many other things. So, but today we are going to focus mostly on email marketing service. So I want to make it stress that Sendpulse is, so we work worldwide. We have many offices around the world in such countries like Brazil, Mexico, Nigeria, Ukraine, the United States, UK. We have representatives in India and a few more countries. So actually, uh, what do we offer? So also we have an automation 360 platform. It allows you to combine all these tools together, and that's what we actually suggest to do. So as omni-channel platform, we actually trying to teach like our clients how to use all these tools together. Um, so as an example, I can just say that let's imagine you receive an email with a button. When you click on it, you will be redirected to the chatbot. After you click on like hi, you like you'll receive the message from the so actually you are able to create a WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook Messenger or Telegram chatbots also. You can connect one of these chatbots into email templates. Actually, the template builder is really easy to use, so you can do that as well. And after that, you can create an automated sequence of emails. It can be a welcome email. It can be a triggered email. So if you want to congratulate your client with their birthdays or something like that, you can do that. So currently, we have more than 2 million clients around the world. We're in partners with Samsung, Swiss, like Swisswatch, Redison, and many others company. Actually, it's not just like not these companies. Uh, this is not the full list. We also work with Poland Airlines, with such companies as Australia. Maybe you heard about that. So great. So what about you? So maybe you well continue.
All right, thanks so much, Alexei. Alexei, so you've heard it from Alexei. Sendpulse is a multi-channel marketing platform that offers you all the tools and systems you need to power your marketing communications. Today, we're going to be talking primarily about email marketing and how you can power your communication strategies and see results with email marketing. So, just a few minutes. Let me share my screen so you guys can see what I have for you. All right. So email marketing, in the sense of it, all right, is basically any marketing communications where you have to make use of emails. So if you go check your email address right now, you will see so much emails from Jumia Food, from Bolt or Uber, and you ask yourself, is email marketing still worth it? Does this still work? All right. If you still receive emails from any of this brand, this is proof that email marketing still works. So email marketing is one of the oldest but yet the most effective marketing channels. All right, it's basically, in the sense of it, as simple as it is, a way for you to send out messages to people via emails. Okay, so basically we will go into some numbers, and then that will give us a better understanding about what email marketing is and how it works. So right now there are 4.3 billion email users worldwide, and this doesn't have to this irrespective of which email service providers are available, um, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, whatnot. The fact that 4.3 billion people currently have an email address and they access it at some point within a month. No matter how small your business is, you have the potential to reach this number of people every single day. And there are 333 billion emails that are sent and received each day. Now, this shows you that email marketing is one of the most used or most effective communication channels. Now, one of the statistics that I really love the most is the fact that email marketing has a 4,200% ROI. Now, this is not just some numbers that are cooked up. This is basically as a result of research from Data and Marketing Association, DMA 2019 report. So for every $1 you spend on email marketing, you are expected to get a return of $42. Now, I know you might be thinking, how is that possible? How is that possible? How do I make that happen? So we'll get into it, and that's why we are going to really have a very great day today, because this is the real core of what I'm trying to share with you guys, and I will try to break it down using Naira, all right, from every touch point, so you can see how you can also gain a 4,200% ROI on your investment. So basically, look at the comparison between other marketing channels in comparison with email marketing. You can see that for every $1 you spend on email marketing, you get a return of $40. Some reports many years ago were saying $38. Some reports say $39. Some reports say $40. But the average is basically $40 you get as on return of each dollar you spend. Now, so why is email marketing important? All right. So we've talked about the fact that email marketing has a large reach. We talked about the fact that email marketing has a very high ROI. Now email marketing is cost effective. It has a huge reach and endless scalability, and it's free to start with Sendpulse. So no matter the size of your business, if you're large, if you're a bank, or if you're a small creator, or if you're a large creator, you can actually get started with email marketing at little to no cost to you. So, what are the objectives? So, when you want to engage in email marketing, what are some of the objectives that you kind of have? One of the objectives is to build credibility. You can boost sales, increase brand awareness, and reduce the long sales cycle and automate routine tasks. We'll get into this in detail as we go forward. So, before we go into some of the topics, all right, so let me give you some ideas or some examples of some of the platforms that you are currently using that have done something great. One of the examples is Selar. All right, Selar is very consistent with the emails they send out to you, educating you, prompting you, and informing you about how to make the most with the Selar platform and how to make the most with your product that you sell on the Selar platform. An example of this is also, we know Jumia Food, we know Bolt, we know all these platforms that we engage with. We can see that we receive weekly or daily messages that has to do with product updates, new releases, promotions, and the rest. And I can't speak for everyone, but for myself, I always look forward to those Bolt promo codes that are sent out to me via email all the time. So let's get into email marketing, some important topics as regards email marketing. Now look at it in the sense of it. You want to start out your email marketing strategy, and now you are thinking, where do I start? All right, where did I start from? What are the things I need to put in place? And one of the very important things you need to put in place is the strategy that helps you build your list. Um, and what does that mean? And how is that important? So, according to Akin Alabi, it's important you build your list of prospects and customers. Once you have a list, you will never go broke again in your life. Just maintain the list well, regularly sell to them quality products and services. Now we all know Akin Alabi, and we all know his book How to Sell to Nigerians, and he broke it down step by step process on how to make the most of information product, how to make the most of whatever it is you're currently going to be selling on the seller platform. And one of the core of all this strategy is list building. And now we think that list building is as straightforward as we think it is, but there are things we need to learn and need to understand when it gets to list building. But what is list building in the sense of it? List building is basically a database or an Excel sheet of people that are interested in your product, right? People that are interested in hearing from you, and people that have subscribed that say, you know what, get me more information about this your product. So that's basically your list. All right. So you can have, if you have multiple products, you can have lists for each of those products. And so how do you go about gathering a list? Just go to any website right now, be it a news site, be it a blog. You always see something that is being given away. You always see a form on the website, and it's important that you offer a valuable lead magnet. A lead magnet is basically something you give in exchange for people's data, right? So provide users with useful bonuses in exchange for their email addresses. For example, you may offer discounts, you may offer unique content, you can offer free consultations. There are platforms that you can get to, consultancy firms, and they offer free consultations in exchange for your name, your email address, and your phone number. Now, you think that, well, it's not that expensive to just give out my email address. All right, it's not expensive to give out my name, my phone number, and all I need is this content that is being given to me. This content to you is valuable, that you feel, well, what is the big deal? Let me give them my email address and let them give me this content. So that is one great way to build lists in a very authentic way. One way is to also, while you're using the form and all that, it's very important that you use social proof. Now, social proof is basically a way that gives people peace of mind that you are not the first on their list. Okay, it's either you tell people, okay, we have X amount of people who are on this our list, we have X amount of people who are engaged with us, and then people can feel confident enough to give you their data. Right. So let's take a look let's take a look at a way to build your list. And this is basically a flow chart that shows you basically how you can build your list and how you can nurture your list to get to that point where you start making money from your list. And so the first step is to create traffic sources. Okay. And that's no brainer. That's no big deal. It's a no brainer. You can get traffic sources from everywhere, from your Facebook page, from Twitter, from Instagram, from SEO, that is search engine optimization, from running Instagram ads, running Facebook ads. You can actually put your links or your landing page links in the right places and boost the traffic to that link or to that landing page, and then make sure you have an offer. So if you're not aware of this, Selar, and you are currently a Selar customer, Selar has a landing page feature. For every product you create, you can actually create a landing page and then install a form on that landing page. And when people come to that form, they basically provide with email address. And for a better example is Selar landing page, which you use to register for this event. A very pretty simple landing page, which was created with the Selar landing page builder. All that is there is basically an information about the event, and then a small box at the bottom that tells you to save your seat. That is basically all you need to do to capture to build your list. That's basically as simple as it may seem to build your list. And then you can feed it into the Sendpulse automation system and then nurture that lead. And as you nurture that lead, you can start making money from there. But we'll learn more about that going forward. So now, the moments where you collect your leads or collect email addresses from customers, from visitors to your website, there are situations where these visitors or these people that come to your website will provide you with fake email addresses in exchange for the content you're providing to them. So what do you do in that situation? How do you fish out bad email addresses so that you can be able to focus your attention on the people who actually are valuable to you, and that is using the email verifier. Now, an email verifier system will help you look through your list and remove the bad email addresses that do not exist. People use this 1 minute email address provider, fake email addresses, and all that. And a very good way, instead of using an email verifier service, is to use a double opt-in. Now, many marketers are always going for quantity over quality. If you have a landing page with an email, with a lead capture, with beautiful lead magnets, and then you open up the form and people can just enter whatever email address they choose to. All right. Yes, you can build your list from 0 to 1,000 quickly, but you out of 1,000, you only have 500 useful email addresses, and you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money trying to market to them. So the advisable thing to do is to create a double opt-in option. A double opt-in basically allow people to receive an email to verify that they want to receive messages from you. Now, this doesn't just do you a favor by cleaning up your email list. It also helps you to improve the delivery rates. All right, basically means that improve how much of your emails you send to those customers actually get to their inbox. So let's go on. So let's talk about some types of emails, marketing emails, and I will break it down into more easy to understand. So we have so much type of marketing emails, and you can create anyone that you believe that will make that is in line with your strategy. So we have the welcome emails. Welcome emails are basically the first email your customer receives or your audience receive after opting in on your landing page or giving you your email address in exchange for whatever you're offering. We have created newsletters. An example of a created newsletter is or created newsletter email digest. An example of them are emails you receive with news. So basically, a detailed breakdown of all the possible news that happen around you. I think one Tech About has one. So basically, you receive daily or weekly messages of all the big things that has happened listed out. So you have product launch emails, basically emails you send to your customers for a special product launch and all that. We have events, webinar invitation. The emails you receive to register for this event are event, webinar, invitation emails. We have promotional emails. We have follow-up emails, anniversary, birthday, customer success, blah, blah, blah. And all these are basically emails that are specifically designed for certain actions. For example, re-engagement emails, feedback request emails, survey emails, giveaway emails. So let's talk about some of these emails. Let's talk about welcome emails. And it has been proven that welcome emails, all right, have one of the highest open rates because that is the first time they are communicating with you, all right? And it's either your first touch point with them has created a very good impression, all right? Let's say you give them free consultation, and then they feel so excited about whatever it is you've given them. They are most likely to open your first email. And that is where all your work needs to be, right? That's where you need to invest all your time in, on all your strategy in. How can I make the most of my first email, right? So this is the very first email your audience will get from you. You can use this to your advantage. Never skip sending a proper welcome email. Slip in some useful information about what your audience needs to know in a welcome email, and never let your welcome email pass 24 hours, right? With a platform like Sendpulse, you can send it instantly. The moment they do something, they get an email immediately. So you can see that the welcome email has one of the highest open rates of over 80% open rate. So that's why it's one of the most important emails you will ever have in your email marketing strategy. Now, personalized emails. What are personalized emails? Have you received an email that says, hello, caller, mentions your name? For example, the email you received from Selar when you registered from this event, the name you entered on the landing page is basically the name that you will be called in your emails. So you've given us a name that we're going to use to reach out to you. And every single time you receive an email from us or from Selar, you receive that welcome with your name on it. And that gives you an idea, a personal feel to all your emails. So let's take a step back and let's talk about how email actually came to exist and on what all the email service providers are trying to do. So just like WhatsApp, all right, WhatsApp is regarded as a personal communication tool between people, right? Free email addresses, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, and the rest are also regarded as personal tools where people that are designed to receive emails from people that you already know, all right? So this is the reason why you will never receive email. You are not supposed to receive email from someone you don't know. except you've given out your email address. So it's basically a private communication channel. So a private communication channel simply means that any email that is coming into your email box supposed to come from someone that you know, and someone that knows you will obviously send you the email calling you by your name. Common sense. So in a situation where emails are not received that way, and as a marketer you are not sending emails like you are sending to people that knows you, that email will obviously get flagged as spam because you know they are sent by someone who doesn't know who the recipient is. So that's why it's important to personalize emails. And you will have, if you go to some website, you will see some newsletter forms that ask for only email addresses. I will always advise you always ask for names, because with the name you can always personalize your emails. And it's safe to mention that all emails that are less personalized are always going to skip the inbox. Your goal is the inbox or the promotion tab. We'll get into the difference between the inbox, promotion tabs, and all that very soon. So let's talk about email design, okay? And if you have questions, please put them in the comment sections. I think Milton will assist without going. Will be able to answer your questions in a few minutes. So let's talk about email design. Now, if I'm going too fast, please let us know so we can slow down a little bit. So let's talk about email design. Before we get there, let's recap. We've talked about what email marketing is. We've talked about types of email marketing. We've established the fact that email marketing is important and the kind of value you expect to get out of email marketing. That is 4,000 plus ROI. And we talked about building an email list and the importance of building an email list. So let's talk about email design best practice. And the first thing I will mention here, before we even get into what email design is or email design best practices, has anyone ever received an email that is just one image? Just raise your hand in the comment section. I'm sure we've all received it. And if you've received the email, please type the name of the bank that sends that kind of email. We all know there are banks that do that all the time. A single flyer, all right, a single invitation flyer that looks like as an email. And you sometimes you have to wait for it to load so you can read whatever is there. Please put it there. Let's call them out. Write down the name of the bank that does that. So let's continue. So email design is basically everything that has to do with the look and feel and acceptance of your email. And this is one of the mistakes. This is one of the places that marketers make the greatest mistake. Let us assume that you've perfected the art of collecting email addresses. Right? You know how to create a landing page. All right, you've put a form there and you post your ads on Facebook and Instagram. Now, what happens next? Here is where the power is. All right, so one important thing to note is the difference between the kind of email addresses you use. We have sender email address and name. So let's talk about sender email address and name. So with the spam and scam all over the place, the 419, the Yahoo boys all over the place, trust is highly important, all right? And your email sender address is important to represent you. Sometimes we think that our email address is just email address. It's your identity online, all right? It's what represents you as regards to email marketing. So take your sender name seriously, as it allows you to increase brand awareness and recognition. There are several effective options, all right? So let's get into them. But before we get there, let's talk about, have you ever received an email from GT Bank, an example, or from one of your favorite banks, and you receive another email that looks like the email from the bank? Now, that is called phishing, all right? It's when scammers try to replicate emails from important places and try to get you to feed them with your information. And this is why email design best practice is important, because there are things that banks do. For example, GT Bank would do that a scammer will not do. And then that gives it off. You will know the difference. All right. So use your company name. If you don't have a company, you have a brand name. We have an example of a brand name is Social Media Girl. I think one of those, Social Media Girl. That's a brand name. But we have Trisha Beast. That's a brand name. So you can use a brand name that is consistent with your brand. If you don't have a company, you can use a brand name. If you have a company, you can use a company name. So here are some examples. We have Chanel, we have Victoria's Secret, we have Calvin Klein. For both, we have both. So always try to acquire a domain name and secure that domain name with everything you've got. All right. The moment you start promoting a brand or promoting yourself with that domain name, it becomes your identity. And whenever someone takes hold of that, they can use that to scam your audience. All right. So you can use your company name or you can use your brand name. Just keep going. So one other important point now, let's talk about your subject line. Subject line is the first thing people will see the moment they receive your email. Okay. And let's see some important things. Subject line should be personal, engaging, and relevant. Do not use clickbait. All right. Clickbait will mean that I will open your email first time. All right. I will surely open your email. But the second time, third time, I'll make sure that I don't even get it. I will delete your email or mark it as spam, because I know that whatever it is you have in your email in your subject line is not what is available in the content of the email. So do not use caps aggressively or excessively, inaccurate punctuation on continuous or contentious words, right? Subject line is advised to be 50 characters long. And you can write all this down or you can take a screenshot. So let's talk about caps lock and the use of exclamation marks or the use of contentious words. And we have emails that you've received emails that are caps locks with multiple exclamation marks. And you have emails that, I think, instead of explaining this, just go to your email account right now, go to your spam folder, look at all the emails you can find in your spam folder. Just make sure you don't do what they are doing. It's pretty easy to see. So consider using emojis. They're very personable. They're very friendly way to, as I mentioned earlier, email is a personal tool. So in emojis, friendly way of sending emails is very important. Someone that does this excellently well is Aisha from Carbon. She does that very well. And Sunny from Patricia. All right, be creative, informative, and personable. Do not use more than 15 capital letters in a row. We're not fighting. You don't have to send me caps lock all the time in your subjects. Right. So make use of ready-made email template. And Sendpulse has made this easy for you. All right. For you to learn more, just go to sendpulse.com. Sendpulse has made this easy for you. You do not have to design your own email templates from scratch. And with that, we have educational tools out there to teach you the details of creating your email templates. But Sendpulse has more than 130 pre-designed templates for different niches, for different sections of whatever it is you're trying to do. And you can actually set up your email in 10 minutes. So we don't have to go too much into the specifics of the design. So here are examples of the Sendpulse email templates. You can choose from businesses, e-commerce, education, holiday, restaurant, travel, whatever options you have, you can design. You can pick from the pre-design, change the colors and all that. Okay. So let's talk about brand optimization. So what is brand optimization? Brand optimization by far is one of the most important email design best practice. So email marketers should ensure that their email speaks the brand language. Right. Firstly, add the name of your brand. Then be sure to include your brand logo. Then that will increase brand recognition and give your email client more chances to be opened. Now, the fact that your email has to retain consistency with your brand. Check out your Instagram page. Is your Instagram consistent with your Facebook page? Is it consistent with your Twitter account? If it is, that means your email also should be consistent. All your communication touch points should be consistent across the board. All right, your logo should be there. The size of your logo should be there. If you check out some brands, you will see that on their media section, they always have this brand manual, and there they explain how their logo should be used. So that basically says that, okay, we're projecting to the public. If you want to use our content or you want to create a public media post about us, here's how to use our logo. Here's how not to use our logo. That's very important. So if you don't have a brand right now, or you're trying to build a brand, try to hire a designer, and your designer will do something called give you something called a brand manual. A brand manual will include everything about your brand, how to use it, the kind of colors you're supposed to be using, and how to make sure that it's consistent across all your communication touchpoints. That is very important. Very, very important. I will never stress that more than enough. One of the reasons why it's important, aside from optimizing your brand and all that, is phishing. Phishing is a big issue right now, and we all know about crypto scams. We know about our 419 brothers. That's how they take advantage of brands that lack consistency. It's very important you do so. So here's an example using Grammarly. I tried to find a local brand email, but I think we can find that later on. So here's a brand example. You can see that Grammarly is used in the from email address, The email address is Grammarly. The logo has Grammarly. If you go check the website, you could see the color of the logo is same with the color of the logo on the website. There's no difference. The consistency in the color, the consistency on the fonts, all the way down to the way email is laid out. Let's go on. So let's talk about pre-headers. Now, pre-headers are basically that section after the subject line. All right. So you right here, you can see this gray. So you can see this Uchi from both. Praise, here's your chance to save when you need to move. But you can see this gray section here that says when who doesn't like discount, right? So what is it? Why is it so important, and why is it added in your email? So basically, what they do is that they provide useful context to the subject line. All right, and they assist in increasing the open rate. Now, when you receive an email and you say a subject line, you want to kind of have a peek into what is inside this email before you actually click on it, and this is what gives you the opportunity to do that. So it's important that you catch people's attention in a friendly, personable manner using the subject line, and then you go and use this pre-header to then give more context to whatever it is in your email. All right, so let's talk about your email layout. Let's talk about your email layout and how you can actually set up your email layout. So I'll try an example, a practical example, but let's get into it. So your email layout should be, this is basically design terms, but with Sendpulse email template builder, you do not need to keep this in your head because it's already pre-designed for you. But email should have about 600, 700, 800 pixel width. This should be vertical layout. Basically means that it shouldn't be like this you're seeing on the screen. It should be like an A4 paper that you're holding up to read up. That's vertical. All right, so you should stick to inverted pyramid design. All right, so what is an inverted pyramid design? We'll get into that soon. Aim for 60-40 text to image ratio. Now, this is what we're talking about, the banks or some of these brands that send you a flyer as an email, or that's wrong. All right, so doesn't want to keep text to image ratio. Instead of posting an entire banner or an entire poster in your email, you try to write your email, write your email so that it's be easy for people to view on mobile devices, on a desktop or whatever, and also easy for people to be able to share around and read. Okay, and apart from all that, it also helps with your delivery rate, spam rates, and all that. So write messages that load fast. Never ever use heavy images in your email, right? And heavy images tend to get flagged as spam, right? Use short sentences as well as paragraphs. These are all basic things that we know about writing email. So, all right. So here's the inverted pyramid design, where at the top of your emails, okay, you have all the essential information. So the moment you say, "Hi, caller, tell me everything you want to tell me," okay, or you catch my attention to read on. So that's where you have all your essential information. Then you then going downward, the second section, you have your additional information, and down all the way that tapes down to the bottom, you have your least important information. That could be like customer support information, if you need support, contact, whatever information that you know that people will not get to and doesn't really mean too much, you can put at the bottom. So do not take it all the way around. Do not tell all the stories about family problems before you get into the section, your real email section. Always try to hit it fast. Now, we see at the beginning of our training that there are 333 billion emails sent and received each day. Your email needs to stand out, all right? Your email needs to make sense. And the moment someone opens your email, they want to immediately get the point, all right? They want to immediately understand what is it you're saying. So if you're sending a marketing email, get to the point quickly. If you're sending a promotional email, get to the point quickly. So let's talk about your email copy. The first rule you should remember when creating an email copy is write for your readers. Write for your readers. Don't write for yourself. All right. Don't think that I want to sell my course for this week. If I don't sell, SAPA will kill me. How would I write this thing that will get people to sell? No. What problem are you solving? That's your package. We know that SAPA is by the door, but what are you selling? And think like the person who you are selling to. What problem do they have that your product is solving? And write from that perspective. All right. This will help you not write like a scammer. In the sense of it, you'll be able to write like you care about the person. You'll be able to write like these readers really care to hear from me, right? Do not use emails as a channel to tell subscribers how great your brand is, and doesn't simply let you basically list your achievements. They don't care. All right. I don't care if Jumia Full start telling me stories. I want to know, is there a promo for me? What new offers are available? Just tell me what you want to tell me. Okay. People are not interested in the brand itself, right? They are basically looking for easier solutions to the problem. So provide them with your solution. Explain how it addresses their pain point. This is a no-brainer, and every time you engage in any marketing communication trainings, you will always get this kind of information. Do not write for yourself, okay? And someone asked me, what is the formula? Is there a formula to write for my audience? Okay, so I don't have a formula for that, but this is what I used to think about. What is the problem? All right, you're solving. All right, so X solve this problem, okay? And basically detail that problem out and detail out. And this is basically a way for you to just have a template, okay? Because you're going to actually consistently email these people, and then you have to design a proper email marketing strategy to email them out over a period of time. And that is very important, that you know exactly how to reiterate what you do and this the problem you are solving consistently without having to get them bored. All right, so foundational thing to learn here is do not write for yourself. So here's an example of someone that is doing it well. So Grammarly, I have this program that said $25 for a year for premium. Okay, so writing supports anywhere, everywhere. So basically, what they're trying to say in this email is that with the premium service, you can actually have Grammarly support your writing everywhere, on your phone, on your laptop, inside your Google Docs, whatever, anywhere you need support. Grammarly will give you the support. So that's basically what they're projecting, solving the problem right from the back and not having to go around it. So here's another example using Bridge. So Bridge is basically a crypto education platform. And you can see how their emails are opened with direct, like, I had problem making cross-border payments, so I switched to crypto. And this basically tells you, I had problem making border payments, all right? And someone switched to crypto. Let me know what more about it. So you can see how it's going straight to the problem solution. So, all right, so we could see the first half of this had problem, I had trouble making cross-border payment, problem, solution, sorry, switch to crypto. And they went straight up, praise into the crypto advisor weekly, and they went into the point. I don't have a full screenshot, but you can see how they broke it down. All right, and these emails are sent out every week, and every single email hit the point every single time. All right, so let's talk about the footer of the email. And before I get into that, let me explain, just give you an idea of your email, the anatomy of your email. At the top, you have the header, and at the header there, you have the pre-header, and you have logo, and that's where you have your picture or whatever brand image you want to put there. That's a very important section, all right? And according to this inverted pyramid, that's where you have all your essential information. All right, so at the center, we're going to have additional information. For example, you receive an email from Selar telling you about an event. Seller put a logo on the top, a banner, and some information. Then Seller talks about the event time and date and how to join the event. That is the additional information. So if you're interested in the event from the first section you've seen, you actually go read the additional information. So let's talk about now the footer. What is at the footer and why is it important? So at this point, all right, I want to take a step back before we talk about the footer, and let's talk about the laws and policies that guide email marketing. And there are laws and there are policies that actually guide email marketing. I don't have that listed out yet, but I will say it out slowly, and I'll advise that you write it down. All right, so email marketing, just like anything that we do, have policies, that have laws, and have like monitoring bodies that guide how these things work and how these things are, how we engage with all these things. Okay, so and I'll mention the laws. First, I will start from our country, Nigeria. So Nigeria has this NDPR, National Nigeria Data Protection Agency. I think so. Nigeria Data Protection, something like that. So that basically has to do with how protecting users' data, how you collect data, how you store data, and how you transfer data. Then we have the Can Spam Act, spelled as Can, C-A-N, and Spam Act. And this act was enacted in 2003 by the United States of America. And this law basically means the um, basically protect people against pornography and unsolicited emails. And unsolicited emails are emails that people do not prepare or do not ask for, but they end up receiving it. And these emails, this policy basically protect people. Okay. Some of the important thing about this policy is that you give people the opportunity to opt out of your email list. So if peradventure they forgot that they subscribe to your email list and they receive emails consistent from you, you need to provide them that opportunity to say, I don't want to receive emails anymore. You also need to make sure that your email subject line, everything we've talked about, right? Talking about the header, talking about properly using, you know, design and all that. That is also a thing that is in the law, is in policy. So it's not just best practice; it's also something that is guided by law. Then we have the CASL law, similar to the Can Spam Act, but enacted by the Canadian government. Then we have the GDPR policy. Every website you visit right now has that pop up or something on the bottom telling you about this site uses cookies to protect. That is where that law comes from. So the DDR policy. So every site that needs to have that oh, we use your this site uses cookies. Every website has to inform people if they're using cookies. And what else? Also, you could see forms that say this form is GDPR policy compliance, basically telling you that we know we're going to safely store your data. And if you need your data to return back to you, yes, we can provide your data back to you and all that. You can learn more about the GDPR policy, just GDPR. And then you can also learn about the Can Spam Act and CSL law. I also believe that we need to learn more about this, our Nigerian NDPR policy. I think at some point they might take it pretty much seriously. And I think they might come strong on marketers. So it's important that you understand how this law is evolving and how the Nigerian government are trying to push it. So this law was drafted and enacted in 2019. So it's pretty much early. And last but not the least, we have the data protection policy, basically by the European government. Now, how does this affect you? You are Nigerian, all right? So how does it affect you? The moment you click the send button to send an email, it goes out and it jumps from server to server to server to server to server before it gets to the recipient. As it moves out from places to place, the service you are using to send an email and the service that is sending your email and the service that receives your email all have to comply to this policy. So that's why you could see that sometimes your email address can get blacklisted, your IP address can get blacklisted. There's a website that have all the list of blacklisted email addresses and blacklisted IP addresses that you can find. So if you're receiving an email from Yahoo Boys, you can take that email address and search it. You will see that it should be on that list. So as a business, as a brand, you do not want your email to be there where it has been blacklisted or been blocked. Also, apart from email getting blacklisted and getting blocked, all your emails will go to the spam folder, and you do not want that. That doesn't have any effective return on investment. One other thing I wanted to say is this basically is a way to protect you, to protect me, to protect everyone. So now that we have that policies at the back of our mind, we can learn more about it in our free times. I don't want to go into this is not a legal class, but you know that there are laws that guide email marketing and there are policies that guide email marketing and there are penalties, for for not going in the right direction of the law. So one example, if you want to test if this works, go create a free Gmail account, all right, and try sending emails to 500 people at the same time. So copy 500 email addresses, paste it into the sender. You can do back BCC or CC, whatever. Try doing that 3 times in a day. You notice that entire Google account will get blocked. Like you can never log in again. You can try it. So that is because those are the laws and policies that guide all those things. But with a platform like Sendpulse, you can send unlimited emails. If you are dead to these laws, your email will not get blocked, and then you will be able to, warm up your IP address and all that. So let's now talk about crafting the ID filter. Now, the whole idea about crafting the ID filter now doesn't have to do much with your email. All right, it has a lot to do with the policies that we talked about. So an excellent filter should contain your brand's contact details. It should contain your brand contact details. If you have a physical office, use it. If you do not have a physical office, you need to add some sort of address, It's important that it contains that. It should contain social buttons and unsubscribe link. Now, an email without an unsubscribe link is basically you deliberately going against the Cancel Spam Act, right? So please always add an unsubscribe link there. So it's important you include why are you receiving this email. All right, so let's look at some examples. Here we have both on this section. You can see both operations OU, Vanna, whatever, Estonia. You can see there's an address. At the top here, you can see social links, and then you can see if you no longer wish to receive emails, blah, 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 click here. You can see marketing land, an example. Just go to your email address, all right? Look for some of the important brands you trust, like Jumia Food, whatever, Bolt, Facebook, whatever brand you trust, and you receive email from them, just go check it out. And then you will see that at the bottom of your emails, of their emails, you will see these important things. Number one, you'll see their social media buttons, all right, for you to check your social media buttons. You'll see an address, right? You'll see preference on or an unsubscribe button. That's an opportunity to unsubscribe from the email, right? And then you see why you received this email or some other information about them. You could see the brand logo is here. You see the brand logo is there. You could see the brand name is there. All right. So you could actually take a look at that, and you can see that yes, every email should have that, and it's important. For financial services, they go a little bit further to have a disclaimer at the bottom of their emails. It's important that financial services all have that. All right, so let's talk about why we're here. All right, so we've talked about all these basic things. We've set the foundation. I've informed you about all the things you need to know. Let's talk about email marketing automation, what it is. Email marketing automation is basically a way for you to set up your marketing strategy. So take a pen and paper and sit down and create your strategy. All right, your marketing strategy simply means from the first touch point to the goal I want to achieve with this customer. All right, what do I do? What are all the emails I need to send? Okay, so basically you can create that, set it, leave it, and see results. So one of the things email marketing automation does for you is lead nurturing. So what is lead nurturing? Right, lead nurturing is basically you guiding a customer towards the intent goal. Right, so from the moment the person is added to your contact list, they are ready to explore your product and discover its benefits. So if a salesperson is not around, all right, your email does that job. In fact, if a salesperson is around, your email should do that job. The first email today should say, "Welcome to my platform," blah blah blah, or "Welcome to this training," blah 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 blah. 2 days later, send them an email. "Hi John, did you get my last email?" Blah 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 blah. So basically, you design this whole process. How many days do I want to send this email to them? I want to send them every 3 days for the next 2 months. All right. I will give you a very good example after we talk a little bit about other things. So relevant emails. So Automation 360 helps you take advantage of the best moment. All right. So what can be a best moment? A customer or an audience or a user of your platform or of your course or whatever can take actions within your email. An example is this. So stay with me here. So let's give an example where you sell a program. And in that your program, you want to be sure that your audience have done something or taken an action before you send them the next email. Let's just say, for this example, let's use weight loss. So let's just say you guys will have to pay for this idea. Let's just say you create a plan. You have a landing page with 90 days weight loss program. And then this 90 days weight loss program, you have in each of the program, you have diet plan, daily diet plan. You have daily diet plan, you have daily workout plan, you have daily activities you want them to do to lose weight. All right. So, and you don't want to have videos on the rest. You want to use email marketing for all this. So here's the idea. On your landing page, all they need to do is pay a small token to get into the list. And every single day by 5 a.m., you want to send them the first email. So you send them a welcome email that says, "Welcome to this plan, this program. These are all the things you're going to learn. These are all the things you're going to do." And every single day from 5 a.m., you receive the first email. Now, you do not want them to receive the first email if they are not ready. So you had a button in your first email. So your first email will tell them, in your welcome email, your welcome email tells them, "Are you ready? Click this button if you're ready." So let's say they click on that button to say, "I'm ready." All right. And that triggers the first email. So the first email they receive 5 a.m. So by 5 a.m., you tell them, work out for 2 hours, drink, and you do this one, do that one. All right. If you've done all this, click this button to say you've done this. So that you can see that you can actually use email marketing to now guide the journey of your customer or of your audience. Now, if they skip a day, you can now send them email at specific time. Oh, yesterday you did not click the button that said you've done this, you've done this, you've done this. That means you skipped a day, and these are the things you need to do. So you can see that you can put an entire business on your email automation flow, and then you can set it once, leave it, and go and sleep. Pretty easy. All right, so you can improve. You have improved strategy, so you can have all the email marketing planned, and then set it and leave it. So talked about that a million times. So let's give an example. Let me give an example. All right, for the next 5 minutes, I will show you how this works in real time. If you have a seller account, this is your seller account. Try if you don't have a seller account, go to seller.co, seller.co, and create an account. If you don't have a Sendpulse account, go to sendpulse.com, create an account. So in your Sendpulse account, what you want to do is come to account settings, and then you go create. You enter your brand name. Very important. You fill this form. All right. In this form, you enter your name, your email address, your phone number, on everything. You come to company information. You enter your brand name and all those informations. All right. Pretty much important. So my company name is Sendpulse, and all that. Okay, so now what I want to do now is that I've done all this. Let me just switch this account. I don't want to use this account. I'll basically switch an account to another account. Okay, just give me a minute. All right, let's log in. All right, just a minute. So basically, you need to have a seller account, and once you do that, you log into your Sendpulse account. Just give me a few minutes to confirm this. Let me just cancel this. I chose the wrong account. Let me just go to this account. All right. All right. So now we have all this set up. Go back to account settings. And right here on your seller account, what you want to do is you want to connect seller to Sendpulse so that you can enjoy the automation. So that's basically what I want to show you. So let's go to integrations. You go to Sendpulse. All right. And here you click on connect Sendpulse account. So when you get here, you come to your API, and then you copy this first API. It's just copy. It's pretty much straightforward. Paste. You click the second one. So mind you, the first thing we did was to create our account. Now we've connected to Sendpulse. So this is what you see on your seller account. You've connected to Sendpulse, and then you can click the Sendpulse list. So we talked about creating your email list. So let's quickly go to mailing list. Let's create a quick email list. All right, and let's quickly use that. I'll call this new list one. You click on create. And then we come back to seller and you refresh the page, and you see that list is displayed here. So you can see that new list one, and there you go. You've connected your Sendpulse account to your seller account, and whenever you get customers registered on your plan on seller, you get that automatically into Sendpulse. You can actually use the general store tags. You can create tags and then use that tags to interact with your Sendpulse. So let's now say we have this. Let's go to automations. Now, before you create automation, it's important that you've designed your email marketing strategy. And some of the important things you need to do while designing your email marketing strategy is designing all the emails you will need, right? Designing all the emails you will need. So let's say the welcome email, you've designed a welcome email, you've kept it. You want to do day one email, you've done day one email, you've kept it. And you can do all that using the email templates. We've talked about that already. So now we have automations. You come here, you create an automation. I think we have, let's use this new automation. So you basically create an automation, and you can see that this automation is laid out in a way that you can see flow chart that says welcome, and then you can see the first email you receive. You can see basically straightforward to that. Now we have detailed training about how to go into all that individual things specifically. But now you can see that it's pretty straightforward to connect your seller account to Sendpulse, and then impute that into you impute that process into your automation as quickly as possible. So At this stage, I think I'll call in um, Alexi to talk a little bit more about email marketing best practices and all the details you need to know. Hi, Alexi. So the table, the floor is
Yeah,
yours.
yeah. Thanks, Praise. So let's talk about best practices. Actually, you mentioned that first of all, we suggest to use emails on the created in the corporate domain. So Praise talked about um, your names or company names in the subject line. Remember, so it's also very important to use emails created on the corporate domains. Uh, if you think that, so just know that you are able to add like 10 or more sender email addresses. No, it's not a problem. You can use the same account, sending like some content or emails to your friends using your gmail.com email address, or you can send like your um, like huge campaigns using your corporate domains. So yeah, so if you have some, just note that maybe that's such an option that exists. You're able to add many sender email addresses if you have some employees, like different projects, different I don't know, like different businesses, different teams, departments. You can add many of them. So okay, so let's check another one. So automate your email campaign. So the same thing. We talked a lot about our automation 360 platform, which builds in our email service. So I just want to add one more example. So you also can create a subscription form in our service. It is completely free of charge, and after that you can connect it, the subscription form with the mailing list like Praise did. So when the mailing list is created and connected with the subscription form, after like each time when the person signs up on your website, the data, like it can be custom subscription form. So usually, what do we enter? Like emails, names, and sometimes some other information. So all that data will be transferred into the mailing list, and after that, the first welcome email can be sent. Like Praise gave you an example with the timing, but also important when that you can schedule. So the second email can be sent in 1 week or 1 month. So I'm not sure if it's up to you. It's up to your strategy. So after the first email was like read, maybe opened, there are many criterias. The second can be sent, but I suggest you to change the subject line. So maybe it will increase it will increase the data, uh, the subscription. Sorry, so it will increase the open rate and click-through rate as well. So let's imagine. So usually it's like a tree. Like all this automation looks like a tree. Um, it's drag and drop editor. So you've seen that you don't have to be a developer. It's really easy to use. Nothing special. Like you need to spend half an hour and you are advanced email marketer. And what else? So, and as I mentioned in the beginning of our webinar, that you can connect different blocks. You can trigger, so your automated email flow can trigger your chatbot flow. If you see that the person stopped reading your emails, you can start targeting your recipients with text messages or SMS. So, or maybe the strategy is so complicated. So from time to time, I mean complicated in the good way, like advanced thing, and you can from time to time you need to send the confirmation like password. So this should be an SMS. So after that you see that the person stopped reading the mails, you decided to target that audience or that person with web push, and after that you can send an email and ask about the preferences. So maybe the person stopped reading your emails because like that person, I don't know, like deleted, like removed the Gmail app from the mobile, and now that person interested mostly in receiving messages, um, and read them on Facebook Messenger. So interesting thing that actually know that in each of our tool we have a free plan to test the service. So it's really important. Even in Automation 360, of course there are some limitations, but it's enough to try, and that is what I suggested to do. So just we have a free plan in our email service, and web push, and SMTP, and chatbots as well, except one thing, except WhatsApp Business API solution. If you want to apply for WhatsApp Business API solution, you need to become our paid client. You are able to test for free, but after that you need to become our paid client. So in all these tools, you can all these things can be connected in the huge flow using our that you can create using our Automation 360 platform. So actually, we have a technical support which work 24 hours per 7 days. Praise or myself, we can assist you with any technical detail that you need. You can start the live chat whenever you want. So we will be happy to guide you. So again, so just to summarize, collect email legally. So we call um, we often use this term subscribers. So subscriber, the person that um, agreed receiving messages from you. So if you send messages to person, like, first of all, if the person didn't sign up, or maybe like the person don't know about your company, so the results won't be high anyway. So we suggest not to try even sending such campaigns. um, of course, it's influence on the reputation, so we care about reputation, like so, like, don't even try to send such campaigns. Our moderation team definitely will block campaigns. They know how to. They have many like tests, and they will see that the mail list was purchased, or maybe you like the data was stolen, or you gathered it from the open source. So don't even try, because it will not. It won't help you anyway. Forget about like lead generation, like it's so you can use this tool like free plans. There are so many different ways to collect your own database, but the results will be higher. You will know that you send the relevant content to the audience that are really the audience, those people that are really interested in your product. So that is we usually suggest. Okay, even if you uh, if the database is old, you can verify it. We suggest to verify it from time to time, at least once per year. So, but do not. Okay, so I think that it's clear. Okay. So yeah, so it's illegal. Do not like send campaigns um, to people who are not subscribers. So there are also many ways to check if okay, I will give you an example. Um, the common mistake of our clients that they think that like the email landed in spam folder because of the service, but there are you need to. So don't forget like what kind of a content you are sending. How did you build the template? Like, I'm not sure, like maybe it's like the bank in Nigeria, so Praise mentioned it, like they send in like posters. Do not do that anymore, because that such email will go to spam folder. Uh, do not ask your designer to create a poster with all built-in like logo information, like discounts, like any data. It should be separate. It should be done separately. Like when you open an editor, you need to add your logo after some information, after the image, after the footer, your company information, some call to actions, and when it, like I think that I can say in the like when an email look good, like if it an advanced email, so the results will be higher, and the email will be sent into inbox. So, but why there are many also services that will help you to check if your email will be delivered into inbox. So you can use those services as well. I remember that we have on our website sendpulse.com, and when you click on blog, you can find an article where there are many examples of such services that can help you to analyze your email templates, so you will be sure that the email will be sent into to inbox. Another thing that you can also contact our moderation team and ask so they can check if everything okay with your email. Okay, let's so do not use to avoid spam filters also. We suggest to avoid. Actually, Praise mentioned that avoid many capital letters. You can also so another thing that this really important. Do not use such words or expressions like "do not work anymore" or "completely free," because first of all, I wouldn't open such email. It's clear that it's not something real. It's just spam. So all such emails will be definitely go to spam folders. So avoid such things. Um, okay. So and A/B testing. So before I start talking about A/B testing, we have this feature. Just know that such an option that exists. We resend option. So when you create even single campaign, like an update, a weekly newsletter, something like that, not even automation tool. There you will find before stage number 4, if I'm mistaken, before you click on send, there is a resend option, so you can send set the time and date when the same email will be resent to those people who didn't open it. So this is really important, extremely important to retarget your audience or resend the same email. So as for A/B testing, especially if you're a young marketer, so you're just a beginner and you do not for sure what will work, so you can create two completely different templates, or it can be the same template but two different subject lines, and send one email to, let's say, 10% of your audience, and another email to 90% of the audience. It's up to you how to divide it, but the main thing that you need to understand that you so after that you will be able to compare the results. So it's up to you how to divide, but but after that you will be able to compare. And another thing that probably A/B testing is really useful. It's becoming really useful when you have more than 100 subscribers, because when you have 20 and you will divide them, it doesn't really show anything. But you can compare subject lines as well. You can compare the color of the buttons, like anything in your template. You can leave the same subject line, the same pre-header, everything the same, but you can change the image. Like, let's say you can add image with a cat or image with a dog, and say if you have, maybe you have more dog lovers, but not people who prefer cats. So yeah, that is with what's this is extremely important. Know that A/B testing, that the thing that you need to use it, especially when you're just beginning, when you're just a beginner as a marketer or just started running your business. So keep track on your email marketing performance. So first of all, you have to analyze the results. So there are many things how to analyze. We have a click map in our service. So after each campaign, you can open the statistics, like open the statistics tab, and after that, check the click map. So what this click map allows you to understand where exactly the person clicked, because sometimes we understand that the person was redirected somewhere on using, I don't know, okay, just somewhere, but you can't understand for sure where the user clicked because you had many calls to action. So, and with the click map, you're able to understand if the user clicked on logo, on the button, or maybe it was the logo in your footer or something else. So, of course, after A/B testing, you can compare the results. I mean, like open rate, click-through rate, and some others. You can also, if you have Praise talked a lot about segmentation, like customization, customized templates. So you can also work or divide your audience according to location, gender, anything like that. And after that, compare like who read your email, who is your audience, who those people who are interested in your product. So only after, like, if you don't do that, it like the service is useless, everything is useless. So just like I want to make a stress that this is the point, uh, like really important. Like this is huge, and only if you will work with statistics, like your results, your return of investment, like the open rate first of all, the click-through rate, and the return of investments will be higher. So segmentation, keep on track on email marketing. Actually, we start talking about that. Uh, what I didn't mention that you also can track how many people unsubscribed. So like we talked about like success emails that were that people liked, and after that compare the results, like what was the best email and how to. But also you need to understand that there are some people who didn't like the emails. I don't know why. There were some reasons, but you need to understand exactly why to avoid such mistakes in future. And if you do that, so like this is so if you avoid those mistakes, your strategy will become more successful in the future. So guys, probably that is it. We're waiting for your questions. We will answer with praise. um, thank you for hosting us. I know that some people from my time zone are watching. It's late here, it's 10 p.m, so thank you guys for watching us. And okay, so let's go to and check your questions.
All right. So before we get into questions, there's a question someone asked before the training started, and I want to basically explain that. Now, we know we have a lot of affiliate marketers on the program, and there's something that is very important that affiliate marketers need. If you're an affiliate marketer, please let me see your hands up in the comment section. You do your affiliate marketing, you sell other people's products, you try to just let me know if your hands are on them. They just raise your hands or say hi. So affiliate marketing, you know, when you're trying to sell other people's product, there is this thing called swaps, and swaps are basically when the affiliate marketing company give you list of emails that you can send out. These are not people's email addresses, but just they help you write emails that you can now send out. Okay. Now, when you copy these emails and then you send out, don't forget that when you join affiliate marketing platforms, there are a million other people who have also joined those platforms, and they are not also professionals. So there's this thing that happens where those emails get sent out by unprofessional email marketers, and platforms get email marketing services flag those emails as spam repeatedly. Now you are copying the exact email. You are not changing anything in it. You are not being creative with your email. You're just pasting it on your email service and sending it out. You also get flagged. You also get blocked. So it's important that if you're involved in email marketing, affiliate marketing, sorry, try to be as how would I put it, intentional about it. Try to rewrite your emails. Try to make it like your brand. Don't just copy paste whatever you've been given, because other people have messed up the same thing. So let's get to the questions.
Hi, Praise. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so we have some couple of questions here. We have one from Jibril, and Jibril is asking, is there any tool for personalized emails? I think what he's trying to ask is, can you send personalized emails with Sendpulse?
Yeah, we talked about that. Basically, personalized email is two things. Try to capture people's email name. So if you have a landing page, if you have a subscription form, just make sure you get their name. And if you have their name, you can actually personalize it and using SendPulse email marketing. And it's very pretty much straightforward. And once you're on SendPulse, you could just check out our knowledge base, and then you can see how to personalize email. It's just a single line.
All right, then awesome. Thank you so much for your answer. Then we have one from Ogochukwu. He's asking, Seller and Sendpulse, are they the same company? No, we aren't the same company. Just like stay that out clear. But Seller is an e-commerce store builder for like digital creators. Sendpulse is an email marketing platform or like a communication platform for like both email marketing, chatbots, SMS marketing, and all. However, there is an integration that there is like a Seller and Sendpulse integration where you can like do your whole email marketing from Seller with Sendpulse. It's just amazing. So just go to like go to your Seller store. If you've not signed up on Seller, sign up right now. To sign up on Seller is free. Then go to your settings and you just see the Sendpulse integration and it's just like something that you can do on your own. However, you can also watch the replay of this video as Praise showed us exactly how to like do the integration between Seller and
Yeah.
Sendpulse.
Yeah.
Someone is asking, can we please get a recorded video of this webinar? Yes, a replay of the webinar will be sent to you directly to your email. So just stay tuned. One more question. Does Sendpulse allow mobile integration like Seller too? Praise, I don't know
Yes,
if you
yes, we
understand
do.
this question. Okay.
So the questions could be: can you integrate SendPulse service into any product you have? Yes, SendPulse has APIs, and you can consume those APIs into any product. So if you're building an app and you want to use any of SendPulse services on your app, you can do that. Just go to SendPulse website, sendpulse.com, scroll down to the bottom, you see API, you have access to all that information.
All right, then thank you so much, Praise. Then we have one from Katie Forex. I think his question is similar to the other guy's question. Is there only a seller account that can be integrated? I think the questions are a little bit similar. You want to do you want to take the
No, that you
question,
can
please?
integrate SendPulse. Yeah, you can integrate SendPulse into anything. You can integrate SendPulse into your mobile app, your web app, just using the SendPulse API. So that is very accessible. Just go to our website, sendpulse.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, and click on API. If you need more information, you can email us and we can assist you with that.
All right, then. So, I mean, before we go on with the other questions, I think I have a question that most people want to like know the answer to because one of the challenges like email marketing platforms for Nigerians and Africans is pricing, right? And we all know the issue with the $20 cap that we have now. I don't want to like go deep down with the whole
Yeah,
details, but
I
yeah, but
understand.
what's like your pricing like at St. Paul's?
All right, so with SendPulse you can pay in naira. That is very important to note that you can actually pay in naira. So there's a flexibility. You can pay in naira, you can pay in dollars. But majority of our Nigerian customers already pay in naira because it's the easiest way to pay. For pricing, the pricing are very flexible. I've done the research. All right, you can actually go do the research. SendPulse is the most affordable platform in the market. You could check. Or you could check. I don't want to mention names, but we've seen customers that have migrated because of the fact that the price difference is huge. And then apart from just pricing, now mentioned to I've said this price the price is affordable and you can pay in our own currency, so you don't have to pay in dollars and you don't have to face the
Sorry,
issue with your bank and the
heads up.
rest.
I'm sorry, heads up. We have like customers from
Yeah.
like Ghana watching this. We have customers from like South Africa, Kenya. So it's not just like this webinar. We have people like from all over Africa watching right now.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, you can pay in naira for Nigerian customers. For other customers, you can pay in dollars, but we are working on integrations for other currencies very soon. So in the next few months, you will start seeing other currencies. And the question about availability, yes, we are Nigerians. We are here. We have people who speak your language is available to support you at every given time. So you just email us. We're just a call away.
I
Okay,
just want
awesome.
to
I
add that
mean,
we have a free plan in each tool. So like if you have some doubts to use Sendpulse or not, you can simply try with our free plan in each tool. So and some plans are really huge. I mean, free. So if the like if for small businesses it's even enough to start. And after that, if
Yeah.
the numbers are growing, you can upgrade the plan whenever you want. Actually, the important thing that you don't have to pay twice when you like. Let's say your database, you hit the limit, so you don't have to pay the full price. You can upgrade simply paying the difference between
The
two
difference.
plans. Yeah, so this is really important.
Awesome, then. Awesome. Thank you so much, Chris and Olex. I'm sorry, I'll just call you Boruk. Apologies, please.
Okay.
All right, then. So we have one question. Okay, so this question is for Selar. Sebastian is asking, hello, Praise. Please, can you talk briefly about acquiring domain name on Selar? I would like to know if you can create a corporate email address on that domain. So I guess this question is directed to Selar. Yes, you can have like a custom domain name on Selar, which is like your name dot your dot seller.co. That is your store name dot seller.co. Or you can actually have like your store name dot co, but it all directs back to your seller store. But I think your question is around like a corporate email. When I saw this question, I had to like send it to like our dev team, and they said that we're going to send an email as regards this exact question to all our customers by next week. So just expect an email from us. We have a Jenny. Jenny is asking, please, what is a bounce rate? Jenny is asking, please, what is a bounce rate?
So a bounce rate is basically the rate at which your emails gets rejected. All right. So if you send out 1,000 emails to 1,000 people, and your email did not get delivered or accepted by 200, so you have a bounce rate of 200.
Awesome. So they have a bounce rate of 200. Really, you should try. You should check out Sendpulse. I'm going to drop a link on the comments box for you to check out Sendpulse. And we have one more question. We'll just take like two more questions before we like put an end to this webinar tonight. The question is from Chris Connect. He's asking, or she is asking, my question is, if I don't want to get email list illegally, can I create a landing page and send them to my contacts on social media for them to subscribe to my page if they want to be receiving emails? Praise, that question is for
Yes,
you.
so seller has a landing page. So if you have an account on Seller, just create a landing page on Seller, post the link all over the place, and your customers actually will get to drop their email addresses on the Seller landing page, just like the landing page which you use to register for the seminar that has the pictures and they have the form at the bottom. That's basically the same kind of landing page you will get. So basically, sign up on Seller, sign up on website Sendpulse, integrate your Seller account to Sendpulse, and create a landing page and share your landing page everywhere. And the moment people register on your landing page, you get their data on your Sendpulse mailing list.
And today we talk about email marketing. So after you make your legal like list, you made it legal using your social medias, and those people became your subscribers. You can using your chatbot, you can ask the person to input some information such as email, and after that you can start. We can start from the beginning, and you can target that audience using your like email marketing service.
Sorry, I went off for a bit. I am back now. I am back now. Sorry about that. So we have one from Dusin. Dusin asks, are these platforms available on Play Store like apps? I mean, both Seller and Sendpulse. Currently, Seller is not available on Play Store or your Apple Store, but you can check out Seller. Seller.co is a web application that you can use, and I will allow Praise to answer that for
Yes,
Sendpulse.
Sendpulse is available. Yeah, Sendpulse is available on iOS and App Store, but I always advise you use the web because the web gives you all the tools you need. But you can use the apps just to see your reports and to monitor your campaign. But always use the platform sendpulse.com, and then yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, Praise, this is you challenging us to get a mobile application. So thank you for the challenge. Thank you for the challenge. So guys, you should check out Sendpulse. I am just adding a link to the comment box. Please use this link, this exact link as you're seeing on the screen, to check out Sendpulse. Okay, and you can just click the link on the comment box and check out Sendpulse. sign up on Sendpulse. If you are a seller merchant, you can easily integrate Seller and Sendpulse together when you're done signing up on Sendpulse, so that as soon as a customer buys your products, they can receive automated emails from you. You can upsell with Sendpulse and all of those things. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. You have a great time using Sendpulse.
Let's take
Razak
one
just
more
said,
question.
okay, which is that? Is it
Can
the
email
one
be
for,
sent to different people at once? Deconnect. Yes. So the whole idea of email marketing is the fact that you can send email to everybody. All right. So that's the idea of email marketing. Individual marketing is sending emails to people one by one, but email marketing is just the idea of email marketing is I can send email to a million people, right? If you are a both customer, you receive emails from both. That is email marketing. So yes, you can send emails to different people at once. You can send emails to a million people at once. You can actually target and segment them and as you want.
awesome. I mean, we use Sendpulse. Okay, let me just put it out there. We use Sendpulse at Seller. So most of those emails you're getting from our beautiful Jenny from Seller, we use Sendpulse to like do all our email marketing. So Sendpulse is a platform that works. You should try Sendpulse, you should check Sendpulse out. I think I love their platform. Even as a creator, Sendpulse is very easy to use. It's affordable. It's affordable, guys. Trust me, it's affordable. So please check out Sendpulse. Thank you so much for your time. I know that it's pretty late at your end, Baruch. Thank you for being up just to be in this webinar. Thank you so much. Praise from Sendpulse. Sendpulse, they are very good friends, and I'm just happy that we're able to like have this webinar together. So guys, you're going to receive a replay of this webinar via email, and of course we'll also like send you an email just telling you about Sendpulse and like how to like sign up on Sendpulse, right? And if you're a seller merchant, it's very easy for you to like use Sendpulse. The whole Sendpulse integration is very, very easy. We'll also like work on like some couple of videos that can just like make it easy for you to understand exactly how to like do the Sendpulse and seller integration. So thank you, thank you so much. So before we go off, Praise and Baruch, please can you guys give us one word or one thing or one phrase, one quote, one motivational aspire to perspire quotes that digital creators in Africa should digital creators in Africa should actually focus on when they want to like do email marketing to like make more money and like build a dedicated audience.
Yeah, I'll wait for Brooke to go first. Okay, Alexi.
Okay, so I don't know one word, but I want to. I'm sure that there are many people like who are experienced marketers and maybe advanced in email marketing. So I would say that from time to time, such webinars can be like something that you already know, but we want you to revise the thing that you know, maybe somehow to inspire yourself. Maybe tomorrow you will get up and realize that maybe the thing that you learned a couple of years ago, it's really relevant, and you can use it in your marketing strategy. So I'm sure it wasn't the one word, but still that I wanted the thing that I wanted to say.
So
Praise.
my one word is build your list and guide it with your life because that's where all your money comes from. If you build a list of people that are interested in buying makeup products, all right, you can sell endlessly to them. That is basically like having the email, the home addresses of people who are willing to buy from you. So just like Aki Alabi said, build a list and guide it with your life. That's where all your money comes from. So it's important you perfect that skill and learn more about it, learn more about it online, find more intelligent ways to go about it. So build your list and defend it with your life.
All right, guys, you heard it. Build your list and defend it with your life. Build your list, guys. See, the money is in the lists, right? The money is in the list. If you're a digital creator, if you're an internet marketer, the money is in the list. So, guys, build your list. Thank you so much, Praise. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Baruch.
so much
And
for
thank you
having
for your
us.
time. Have my pleasure.
Thank
Our
you so
pleasure.
much.
Thank you so much, our friends from Sendpulse. Bye. All right, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned for this webinar till the end. We started by 7 p.m. and we just finished right now. So if you don't know or if you're not signed up on Selar, please go to selar.co and sign up for a free account. And also check out Sendpulse. Also, Sendpulse is an amazing tool that you can use for like email marketing if you are a creator. So stay tuned for all our webinars. We usually have these webinars every once in a while to like just teach about things on like that can help you make more sales as a digital creator. So just stay tuned, guys, and you have an amazing time selling on Selar and also using all the tools that I recommend for you. Bye, guys.
What if you have all the tools you need to host and sell your online courses in one place? No need to build expensive website or get external plugins and software anymore. Imagine everything you need in one place. Don't you want that right now? Introducing Selar Pro Plan. Selar Pro Plan. With Selar Pro, you can host up to 15 courses and have unlimited video file storage, build unlimited sales pages that can boost your sales, upsell and cross-sell your digital product to increase revenue, deliver your courses bit by bit with drip courses, sell to your international customers with Stripe and PayPal, get a free storefront to display all your courses to your customers. Quickly go to www.selar.co/pricing and pick a plan today. Use the coupon code GoPro10 to get a 10% discount on your first month. Hey, quick question. How do you host ebooks, courses, digital products and sell them to a global audience? You probably have to buy domain names, build a website and add different plugins. You also have to figure out how to accept payment from international customers. And even with that, you still have to struggle with intellectual property theft. That seems like a lot of stress and you sure don't want to go through all of that. But guess what? Selar makes hosting and selling digital products easy. With Selar, you can host over 40 digital products and get a free storefront, host online courses and membership sites, build unlimited sales and landing pages, accept payment from your international customers. That's not all. You can also upsell and cross-sell on Selar and also protect your digital products from IP theft. Isn't this amazing? Join over 27,000 creators currently selling on Selar right now. Visit www.selar.co to get a free account now.